Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to Just Rush Boosters, and today we're here with another Digimon gameplay video for the 1.0 format. Today I'm actually featuring two decks I haven't featured on the channel before, which are a yellow with Slash Angemon and Kentaurosmon. Basically, it's the deck I'm playing on the left side here, heavily based on the build True Champion Steven used in the Bandai tournaments to get back-to-back top 8s with. I just changed around some ratios, but it's still like mostly his build. And then on the right side here we have a red deck, which also colored we haven't featured before, with Gallantmon as the boss monster basically. But you're gonna see here, it's actually gonna sort of brick, just hatching the Yokomon and then hard playing, what's it called, the blocker, Cordramon. Yellow is actually gonna start off with TK, which is pretty strong. Since red did give yellow a lot of memory, that means yellow can resolve TK here to get a glance at the security and actually add whatever he wants before deciding what rookie to start with, or potentially if yellow didn't have a rookie, it could pick up a yellow rookie with the TK. But yellow is gonna add the Sirenmon here and then digivolve into the Patamon, which is the one that grants an additional memory if a Digimon is deleted by reducing its DP to 0. You'll see the yellow deck is heavily based on actually doing just that. Playing cards like the Siren Symphony, seven Heavens, I think it's called, the option card, and of course Slash Angemon to reduce the opponent's Digimon to 0 and delete them by doing so, which will trigger cards like Patamon to gain a memory, or the Labramon, which gives the inheritability to draw a card. Yellow still hasn't picked up a rookie here, playing Dark Tyrannomon and passing it back to yellow. Yellow's gonna evolve to Sirenmon and then activate the Symphony option card, which reduces an opponent's Digimon by 7000 DP for 5 memory, which is pretty good. I think this option card is really powerful actually. One of the few downsides is that this actually doesn't have a security effect at all. And you'll see here, red is gonna swing with the Dark Tyrannomon, still no rookie, running to Slash Angemon, so it gets deleted, and then it has to hard play Groundramon here. I remember Matthijs, who is the guy I'm playing against, saying since yellow doesn't play a lot of big Digimon, he kinda figured the Dark Tyrannomon would survive, but no luck. Yellow just goes into Labramon there, and then finally hits the level 6, which is Kentaurosmon, which reduces, or no, it doesn't reduce, but it gives all the Digimon on the opponent's side -2, well, not all, but up to 5, so most of the time all. -2 security attack, and then when it's deleted, it actually reduces one of the opponent's Digimon's DP by 11,000. So in this current format, that's in most cases it will be enough to destroy a Digimon, which it does here. It's gonna destroy the Groundramon, and red just has to again hard play the Groundramon and pass turn. Really unfortunate here. You'll see, like, this game is mostly just really swinging to the favor of yellow. But it's kind of funny, I'm gonna make a huge misplay later on in the game, which might cost me the game actually. But you'll see, for now it's just red basically just playing a card each time and then passing turn, while yellow actually gets to build up its piles and generate a lot of advantage. Here the Sirenmon swings into the Tai, which is kind of good for red here, since it will allow them to start with 3 memory at the start of each turn. And here yellow also swings with the Tsukaimon and just get rid of those securities of red as early as possible. And then hard playing Rapamon here, which is the level 3, oh no, sorry, level 4 3 to play Digimon for yellow, which is quite good. Like, if you don't open up with a rookie, you can still play this for relatively cheap and start building the stack from there. Red once again loses its Digimon to the security attack, and then Gaia forces on the Sirenmon, ending with literally nothing on the board. I think this might actually be the turn where I make the huge misplay. You're gonna see it in a moment. So first I'm gonna swing with the Rapamon, which is 4000 DP. And hit Agumon. So Rapamon survives, and here you'll probably immediately see what I'm doing wrong here. Is I'm just gonna drop a bunch of rookies and then another Rapamon. But the thing here is, I just wanted to basically put up so much pressure that this would always be game on the next turn. However, I completely forgot that Volcanic Dramon, which the red deck's obviously playing, it actually deletes all Digimon with 4000 DP or less. And for some reason, while I was playing this game, I thought it was 3000 DP, so I would still keep both my my Rapamon if he did actually have the Volcanic Dramon. But then, I mean, it isn't. It is 4000 or less, so the Volcanic Dramon drop here just annihilates my entire board, which will actually allow red to get back into the game. So I'm just gonna promote the rookie here and go into Angemon. Then I'm just gonna swing. So the thing with Angemon is it is a level 4, but it only has 3000 DP, so it's just gonna lose out to the rookie here. However, this does mean red is left with no security, and I'm gonna use the 7 Heavens here to get rid of the Volcanic Dramon, so he won't be able to swing for game with those plus security checks. And then I'm just gonna hard play the Unimon here, which is the blocker for yellow. So yeah, red is thinking for a second here, but it is he is gonna actually promote the Greymon and then evolve it into Groundramon. Then he's gonna swing with Groundramon, and I think I decide to block here actually, which I did. I figured because he didn't scoop, he probably had a Cordramon in hand anyway, so I wouldn't be able to attack with the Unimon for game regardless. So I do decide to actually block the attack here and leave him with 0 Digimon. Then he's just actually gonna hard play the Greymon, so he probably did. Well, I mean, he might still have a Cordramon in hand, since there is no way I'm gonna attack for game this turn. Just gonna go into the Patamon here. Then 7 Heavens his Greymon. I really like the option cards for yellow, by the way. I think they're really strong, really effective at getting rid of the opponent's Digimon. And then, yeah, as you'll see, basically, it does seem like red doesn't have the blocker at all. And I'm just showing my hand here, which is just all level 6s. I'm just gonna swing with the Patamon for game here after he dropped the Metal Greymon. So yeah, I mean, pretty obvious yellow was gonna take this one. Like, yellow just got so far ahead because red didn't draw a rookie for like 5 or 6 turns straight. And then it sort of got back into the game because I made that huge misplay against not anticipating the Volcanic Dramon, or I should say wrongly anticipating it. But yeah, 1-0 for yellow. Going into game 2, red is gonna start it off again. If I remember correctly, red's actually gonna play this time, so pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of red. Like, I think it's really good. Obviously, it's just super strong. Like, all the cards giving the +1 security attack, and sometimes you'll just be swinging for like +3 security or something, and they all just like they don't actually have jamming, but all the red Digimon give really huge inheritable boosts, which makes them really big, so they will safely swing into almost any security. And we're actually gonna see yellow is sort of breaking here, just gonna hard play the Sirenmon, no rookie to evolve with the Cupimon. And red's now on the second turn going into Dark Tyrannomon. And then ending turn by evolving into the Metal Greymon, the one that swings for a +2 security attack. And then yeah, this is kind of good about the Sirenmon. Like, it's 5 to play, which is, I mean, it's not that much. And then just in case you brick, you can just evolve over it with a level 6, as you'll see here, where Kentaurosmon is actually gonna give -2 security to The Metal Greymon, which is funny because it will make it just a regular attacker for 1 security. But of course, that's not really worth it for the -5 memory. And then red's just gonna go for the 2 blockers. Yellow finally does draw the rookie here, the Labramon. And then since the Kentaurosmon has the ability to reduce a Digimon's DP by 11,000 when it is deleted, it's just really safe to swing here, since even if I do lose out on the Kentaurosmon, it will eventually get rid of one of the opponent's Digimon. And you'll see yellow is slowly gonna unbrick his hands here, gonna play the TK. So from this point on, both players are gonna start their turn with 3 memory at least. I keep saying this in literally every video, I know, but I just think the memory tamers are so strong. Like if you can keep memory choking your opponent and you just start your turn with 3 memory every time, you're just so far ahead. There's just so much more you can do. What you'll see red doing sometimes here, not in this specific turn though, but it's that he actually voluntarily doesn't promote his Digimon because of all the DP reduction effects yellow plays. Oh, and he's gonna actually play the Scroll Greymon here, which of course when it's played, it's black's worst nightmare. It just destroys a blocker. So it destroys the Unimon here on play. Kind of slowly building up the feud for red, so it's looking pretty good for red, I would say. 2 blockers and then 2 pretty decent attackers, even though it's kind of expensive to attack with the Metal Greymon. Yellow's gonna set up another blocker here. And then just play... Okay, play another Sirenmon, so probably setting up for another level 6 next turn. Red's just gonna go into the Biomon here. Let's see, and there we go, finally the boss monster comes out. 12 minutes into the video, Gallantmon. Which, when you control Red Tamer, it can actually destroy a Digimon with 6000 DP or less. And once again, he is gonna take out the blocker here. The other effect is not yet relevant, I think, since yellow doesn't have 10 cards in the discard in the trash. So Scroll Greymon is actually gonna swing into Mistymon here. So it's gonna get deleted, and then Gallantmon is gonna swing here. Pretty safely, of course. And then, of course, the best card in the game, Omnimon, is gonna take out the Kentaurosmon, and then Kentaurosmon is gonna take out the Quadramon. So actually, what I low-key think would have been slightly better here for the red player is if he actually destroyed the Sirenmon. Like, Kentaurosmon is basically just attacking at this point, but the Sirenmon still has the potential to go into a Mega, which actually is gonna be able to activate the Digivolve effect. Which you'll see here, the Slash Angelmon is gonna actually reduce Omnimon here, so it's gonna be 7000, which will allow Slash Angelmon to actually just swing over it. Of course, red does have the blocker, so he is gonna block that, but then that's actually gonna set yellow up to destroy the Omnimon with the Siren option anyway, the Symphony option, getting rid of the entire red field. So I think the previous turn there were 4 Digimon, now there are 0. I think yellow, like, we don't really see it popping up a lot in the top cuts of tournaments, but I think for the English game anyway, of course in the Japanese game it's like the best deck currently. But I think this deck is kind of underrated actually. I've just been playing it for like 2 days or something, haven't really tested it that much yet, but I think it's really fun to play. Like, the mechanics are fun, and then I just think it's really good at controlling the board and playing the control of the game and the grind game. So yeah, kind of underrated. I think probably if more people played it, it would probably do quite good actually. Of course, now we see in the metagame, Blue Omnimon is just super dominant. But you'll also see that Blue Omnimon, just at every tournament, it's also just the deck that's played by far the most. So, you know. But I'm drifting off. So yeah, red seemed to have gotten back into the game by getting another blocker on the field, and the Greymon And yellow is just slowly setting up its field with a bunch of little guys, so kind of scary actually if red does have access to the to the volcanic Dramon again. But yeah, I want to say if yellow can... Oh, and it does have a level 6, so that will probably take out probably the Greymon, just because it puts a lot of pressure on the field, and the blocker is like, it's kind of annoying, but I think yellow has the Symphony in hand. Has had it for a while actually, so if he wants to get rid of the blocker, I can. Red is just gonna go into the Gallantmon. And then there he is again, the Volcanic Dramon. Probably the MVP in this match. Getting rid of 2 of the Digimon here, Labramon and the Petamon. And we'll see how yellow gets rid of this. Gonna propone the Petamon here. And yeah, of course, first swinging of the Angemon, getting rid of, I think, the second to last security. Probably. Yeah, red just decided not to block, so it does get rid of one of the securities. And that makes sense, right? Because Slash Angemon, it isn't that big, so there's a lot of Digimon in the red deck that would actually get rid of it. But yeah, since yellow was left with a lot of memory, it can actually just 7 Havents and still keep the turn, and then just play the Repamon here. So yeah, I wanna kind of say we're probably heading towards the end of the game here. It's looking like yellow is just gonna take it with a 2-0 victory, which is surprising, I want to say, since red is always the second most represented deck in the top cuts. And Gallantmon has been doing really well in tournaments. So yeah, but yellow really just putting in the work here. And I want to say that yeah, so the Symphony here is just gonna get rid of the Corvamon, and then unless there's a Gaia Force and Security, this is gonna seal the game for yellow. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay video here. If you want to see any other decks, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to get it done. We do have access to a lot of decks, probably all of them actually. So if you really want to see something, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.